Hey, welcome back to Land Chop Builds. How's everyone doing today? We're going to do a little, brief, quick update on the Bootleggers Ball Group build and the 49 Merc, how it's coming along. A little bit of work done to it, off and on. I got to do some more painting, but we'll cover that in the video here. So, with that, let's turn around and get to it. All right, here, where am I at? A little bit done. We're working on hinging the trunk, but I got to redo it. Some of the hinges are broken loose. I ain't got a lot to hold to back here, and I was trying to use paper clips, but the tubing I have isn't friendly with paper clips, so we're going to use a different steel wire I have later. It's a little bigger than the paper clip. It's a 18 gauge wire. You can see that. So that's what we'll be using. We did do some chrome trim and rusted that out a little bit. The wing windows are done. A little strip in the middle. I should have done it before I put the windows in, but I didn't. Got around the back window and some rust on it down the side. All I did was I masked that off and used Tamiya Chrome Silver. Just using my rusting paints here, my Vallejo game colors to get my rust on them. Stippling, kind of what I did, a stiff brush and just poked at it a little bit here and there. Did a little on the handles, painted them in the lock. Got my headlights in. I didn't have lenses, so I used epoxy glue, resin glue, filled it up and heated it, whatever. And I heated it, UV light on it. Turned out all right, I guess. You can see I got the windows in. Mod Podge for that. I laid it in there too, so it'd cover. You can see it's up on the sides here, a little bit of everywhere. But all in all, that's turned out pretty good. The engine is wired. And this engine came out of the Dodge Charger I bought last year to swap meet. They had yellow thread taped into here for the spark plug wires. So I don't know what they was thinking. So we drilled that out and put spark plug wires in and distributor. Then while I had to make that one while I was at it. It made me quite a few more for the next few builds if I want to use them. A couple different colors here and there. Only takes a couple minutes to make these. They work pretty good. If you ever need one, holler. They're pretty quick to make. Then as I was, you can see we got the rear end in now. This was also out of the Dodge Charger. I had to shorten it up a little bit and do some other little mods to it to get it. But you can see we got the cable hooked up for the drain for this box later on when it's in here. So if they get Johnny Laws on the case, they can goes this way. They can pull the plug and drain their trunk here of any illegal substances should they get pulled over or whatever. And for these wheels, we did drill out in the frame here to lower the suspension, lower it up a little bit, because I had to break it apart to get it all back together, and I don't have all the pieces, so we're just going for looks here. Used tubing, or no, that's a steel rod. If you can see that for the wheels and the axles there, those go there like that. That's gonna hold a little bit, bend. It'll be movable a little bit. And I think the same on the rear end here. We used the wheels come off the tire there. I drilled the axle out, the rear end out a little bit to use those to do the same thing. Got a whole rod through there though for them hooked to it. Got the interior, the front seat in, everything's there. We'll be running the cable in through here and into the front seat there so they can yank on it. Got our dash, that'll be going in. Then I had to find the instructions online. I went to Scale Mates and we'll cover that. And I realized I needed these pieces and they was in the kit. I didn't know what they was for, but so now I got to paint these and weather them up a little bit so we can get started on assembly. That'll probably happen this weekend, maybe. Got a radiator. Got our steering wheel. I need to paint it up somehow. Paint it up a little bit, weather some, not a lot. But that's where we're at on the bootlegger ball car. Made me some more radiator hoses. I think I covered these in the heat shrink tubing. I started doubling them up a little more rather than just 2 strands. We're going like 4 strands to get a better size. But we'll use both of them. I made a bunch of them too the other day. I was bored sitting down here and got a lot done. Passing the time, I suppose. What else is there in this? I feel like I'm missing something, but I ain't. If I am, I'll cover it another time. That's where we're at on this. This will be done before too long. Then we got the MRAP group build coming up. We have the van group, the shop truck Acme content creator group build we're working on. I haven't done anything other than to cut that back door out, and I am going to make that a ramp door. I figured I got a way I can hinge it to where it'll look all right and be okay. I was worried I don't have enough room, but I think that the way I do the piano hinge, I'll be okay. That's going to take a little while. I also did where I just now remembered the Mercury emblem would have been back here. We drilled. Let me stand up for this so I can get the camera a little better. We drilled what I thought may have been where the holes might have been for it to stick on and screw on. We've done that. We rusted them holes a little bit. You can kind of see the holes there and where it would have been. Like behind it's dark. So we got that done. That's all I've got on that. Anything else pressing I need to talk about? No. Well, that's going to be this one. Happy Miling. We'll see you next time.